Welcome to Zeros Ones Us, where we explore the tapestry of technological history. Today we embark on a journey to the 19th century to uncover the early chapters in the life of Ada Lovelace, a woman whose intellect and vision shaped the future of computing. This episode, rich in historical detail, delves into the formative years of a figure who would emerge as a pioneer in a field not yet conceived. To understand Ada's story, we must first immerse ourselves in the world she was born into. The early 19th century was a period of profound change in Britain. The Industrial Revolution was in full swing, reshaping society and setting the stage for technological marvels. It was an era marked by contrasts, of opulent wealth and dire poverty, of groundbreaking discoveries and rigid social conventions. Ada was born on December 10, 1815, to the flamboyant poet Lord Byron and his strictly rational wife, Annabella Milbanke. This union of poetic genius and mathematical precision foreshadowed the unique blend of creativity and logical thinking that would define Ada's character. Ada's mother, Annabella, deeply wary of the madness she perceived in Byron, was determined to steer her daughter towards rational and scientific pursuits. From a tender age, Ada was immersed in a rigorous educational regime, with tutors teaching her mathematics and science, subjects unusual for girls at the time. This early exposure to logic and numbers planted the seeds of her future endeavors. At the age of 8, Ada faced a significant challenge. She was struck by a severe illness, likely measles, leaving her paralyzed and bedridden. Despite this setback, her indomitable spirit shone through. She continued her studies from her sickbed, her intellectual curiosity undimmed by her physical constraints. This period of forced immobility perhaps allowed Ada to develop a rich inner world, fueling her later imaginative leaps in the realm of mathematics and science. As Ada entered her teenage years, her intellectual pursuits broadened. She became fascinated with machines and technology, alongside her mathematical studies. Her curiosity wasn't just theoretical. She ventured into designing boats and flying machines, drawing intricate plans and dreaming of innovations far ahead of her time. This blend of practical invention and theoretical analysis was a hallmark of her genius. A pivotal moment in Ada's life was her introduction to Mary Somerville, one of the most eminent female scientists of the era. Somerville, a brilliant mathematician and astronomer, recognized Ada's potential and became a mentor to her. This relationship not only deepened Ada's love for mathematics, but also exposed her to the leading scientific circles of London. The Victorian era, a beacon of industrial and scientific advancement, sets the backdrop for our tale. It was a time when the new industrial machinery was reshaping society, and the air buzzed with the spirit of discovery. London, the heart of this revolution, was a melting pot of ideas, where the greatest minds converged. In 1833, Ada, now a young woman, was introduced to Charles Babbage at a social gathering. Babbage, often called the father of the computer, was a mathematician, inventor, and mechanical engineer, known for his work on the difference engine. Their meeting was the beginning of a long and fruitful collaboration and friendship. Babbage soon shared with Ada his vision of the analytical engine, a device that could perform not just arithmetic calculations, but also complex sequences of operations. This mechanical precursor to the modern computer fascinated Ada. She saw its potential not just as a tool for numbers, but as an instrument of art and science. Ada embarked on an in-depth study of the analytical engine. She pored over Babbage's notes and designs, grasping not only the mechanical workings, but also the broader implications of such a machine. Her unique perspective, blending poetic imagination with scientific rigor, allowed her to see possibilities that others didn't. In 1842, Ada was tasked with translating an article by Italian mathematician Luigi Federico Menabrea on the analytical engine. Her translation, however, would go far beyond a mere linguistic exercise. Ada annotated the article with her own notes, which would eventually eclipse the original in both scope and significance. It was within these notes that Ada outlined an algorithm for the analytical engine to compute Bernoulli numbers. This algorithm is now recognized as the first computer program, a concept utterly revolutionary for its time. Ada had not only translated a document, she had created a vision for future computing. Ada Lovelace's work on the analytical engine was groundbreaking. Her extensive annotations of L.F. Menabrea's article revealed not just her profound understanding of the machine, but also her visionary ideas about its capabilities. She envisioned a future where machines could not only calculate numbers, but also compose music, create art, and process symbolic information, a concept far ahead of her time. In her notes, Ada described an algorithm for the analytical engine to compute Bernoulli numbers. This algorithm, a step-by-step procedure for the machine to follow, is now recognized as the first computer program. She had transcended the boundaries of her era, laying the groundwork for future generations to explore the full potential of computing machines. Despite her extraordinary intellect and contributions, Ada faced significant challenges in being recognized in the male-dominated field of science and mathematics of her time. Her work was often overshadowed by her contemporaries, and it wasn't until decades later that the full significance of her contributions was acknowledged and celebrated. Today, Ada Lovelace is revered as a pioneer in computing. Her foresight and innovations have earned her the title of the Countess of Computing. Her legacy transcends her algorithm. She is a symbol of women's contributions to science and technology, inspiring generations of female scientists and mathematicians. The principles Ada laid down in the 19th century have echoed through time, influencing the development of the modern computer. From the earliest machines of the 20th century to today's sophisticated digital systems, her presence is subtly interwoven in the fabric of technological advancement. Ada Lovelace's impact is celebrated annually on Ada Lovelace Day, a commemoration of women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This day serves as a reminder of the crucial role women play in the advancement of these fields and as an inspiration for future generations to pursue their passions without constraint. As we conclude our journey through Ada Lovelace's life and legacy, we are reminded of the power of visionary thinking and the importance of recognizing contributions regardless of gender. Thank you for joining us on Zeros Ones Us. Please like, share, and subscribe. For more inspiring stories from the annals of technology and innovation, let us continue to celebrate and build upon the legacies of pioneers like Ada Lovelace.